speaking of merch, I don't know what you guys' take is on this, but WWE is marketing now a Cena Sucks T-shirt.
Yep.
Right.
And this is and John Cena is on Twitter trying to play off that it's an insult, that WWE is actually making a shirt that says Cena Sucks on it. And, my honest take on it is, for fans that really think Cena sucks, if you really dislike Cena, if you really can't stand Cena, if there's nothing about Cena that you like, if you think he sucks and there's nothing about him that you like, the last thing you should be doing is buying a Cena Sucks shirt. Because where the fuck do you think the royalties are going to be going for that shirt? So, if you think he sucks and you want to just go along with it, then buy the shirt. But if you really are not a John Cena fan, you do not put more money in his pocket. That's why, like JBL, when he had his fucking book out, Have More Money Now, when I couldn't stand that prick, I told everybody, have more money now. Don't buy his book. Have more money in your pocket. Don't buy his fucking book.
Joey ripped me a new asshole about this whole thing, but I am absolutely pro the John Cena anti-Cena T-shirts. Completely for it. I think it's a brilliant idea, and it opens up WWE merchandise to a whole completely different side of the fans. This is probably the first time WWE has ever accepted that people hate their decisions as to who they push. And now they're giving people the opportunity to buy merchandise to support that. I am 110% behind it. If you hate John Cena, buy the shirt. I think, of course, you are giving money to Cena, but that's not how you're supposed to look at it. Look at it in the sense is now they're embracing the people that dislike angles, that dislike characters. Now they're embracing it and giving you a chance to wear merchandise among who knows what else they're going to do. And take it to next levels. I just see it as a stepping stone. I mean, it could fall flat on its face, and people would be just like, fuck it. But on the other hand, it could be another open door. I mean, you're looking at a whole bunch of young champions now. Who knows what they're going to do next?
It won't.
I agree with Missionary completely from a promotional marketing standpoint, which I've been doing for 20 years in a different type of business. It's a great idea. I mean, it really is. And that looking at it this way, and Missionary, you agree with this, it's that you're spending the $20-$25 because you really dislike them so bad. You want to show how much you dislike them. Right. You're willing to spend your money. So you're right. They're not thinking of it in the other way around, like you're giving it to Cena. They think they're giving it to Cena literally by showing him you suck. And there's a lot of people who really, really dislike him. I think a Hulk suck shirt with an Angle suck shirt would have worked when they used to chant you suck back then. But, of course, there's a negative connotation with saying you suck. There's nothing positive about it. It's a diss. It's a slight. There's nothing, it can be used in a comical, you suck. You tell your boys, you suck, dude. But, for the most part, saying somebody sucks, wearing it, putting a sign is a diss. It's not a compliment. It's not a ha-ha. So I think, like I said, for marketing, it's brilliant. And, so what, it goes back to Cena or whatever. And, how much money does he really make from it? I mean, he gets a big payday from just being a wrestler. It's not, going to buy him another car maybe. But big deal. People want to have that self-satisfaction of saying, listen, dude, I had my last $30, and guess what I bought instead of a Cena? I bought a Cena Sucks shirt because I hate that motherfucker. So I can picture people saying that, literally. And it does work, in a way for people almost like they're saying, I'm a Cena Sucks supporter. And on TV, it looks, if you see a lot of shirts like that, it's really like Missionary said, people sending the message that they are not happy with WWE's decisions. Will it amount to anything in the end? As anybody's guess.
Right.
Well,
absolutely.
Don't get me wrong. I think it's going to be a huge merchandise success. Don't get me wrong with that. But I look at it like this. I'll never forget, it was maybe a month or two ago at the latest, there was a picture floating around the internet. John Cena was standing at ringside, and there was this little black kid standing at ringside wearing a homemade shirt that said Cena Sucks. All right, and he was actually put on camera. And Cena looked at the shirt like he was taken back by it, that somebody actually went to the creativity to actually create a Cena Sucks shirt. So I think John Cena legitimately was taken back by it. But when you have Cena now go up to someone that's wearing a WWE-produced shirt, he's not going to be really taken back by it because he knows that this is more merchandise and it's going to play into the storyline.
But I mean, doesn't that depend on the character? I mean, isn't that John Cena's job to be offended? I mean, Yeah. No.
Yeah, but it's just it's not going to put it this way. If you think you're going to buy the shirt and then stand for front row, expecting to get under John Cena's skin because you have a shirt that says Cena Sucks on it, it ain't happening. I mean, if you want to wear it because you want to show your fellow wrestling fans that you can't stand Cena, that's different. All right, but I'm just saying there are people out there that think they're going to buy the shirt. They're saying, yeah, we'll show Cena. We're all going to wear anti-Cena shirts. Yeah, we'll show him. You ain't showing cock.
Yeah.
You ain't showing shit.
It's really a good way just to gauge the fans and where they stand.
Exactly.
I mean, if anything, it's like now you have a good idea of who to turn heel. And that's kind of how they've always figured out baby faces. When you have CM Punk as a heel and his merchandise is blowing up and people want everything they can possibly get from the guy, the crowd forces CM Punk, in this case, or any wrestler, to be a face. When you can't do anything in that ring to make the people hate you and they love you, no matter if you talk shit about them, say their city sucks, tell them to go fuck their mother, and they still love you, you're a face. There's nothing you can do about it. So now how about the other way? How do you flip somebody heel? Well, now you have everybody that sits there and says that you suck, but you have like that. I mean, because look at when it was Dwayne the Rocky Johnson, back when he was in Survivor Series, people hated him. They tried forcing him down everybody's throats, and they were like, "Fuck you, we don't want nothing to do with this crazy afro-wearing guy." And obviously, he turned into a complete heel, turned into a badass, and people forced him as a face. Yeah. So I mean, I think it can work kind of both ways. Here you have somebody that's pushing down the Hulk Hogan lifestyle down people's throats to the point where we're all sick of it, and now we're telling WWE Universe by supporting the anti-Cena chants and stuff like that hey, we're sick of him like this. We're absolutely sick of him. I mean, I don't know. You're probably right. I mean, maybe it won't have any major effect in the long run. I don't know, but it's something completely unique.
But let's agree on one thing: it wasn't done to put money in Cena's pocket.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't done to line his pockets. He doesn't need money. Yeah. Because I'm sure they even ran it by John. Listen, we're going to do this anti-Cena shirt, and he was probably told about it way in advance. Like, he's the top guy there. Let's not pretend he doesn't know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he was like, probably a little. I'm not crazy about that, but you know what? Hey, let the fan. I'm got to practice what I preach. I say everyone's entitled when they pay their money. I'm going to go on, I went on record saying you should be able to boo me if you want, hate me if you want. So that's his whole shtick. If you remember, he's done promos like that. So what else? He had to get behind it because if it would have leaked behind the scenes, John Cena's crying about the anti-Cena shirt, and people are going to be like, oh, what a hypocrite. He got on the fucking mic and told everyone it doesn't matter if you hate him. So he had to go along with it. What choice did he have?
Yeah. I'm just saying, I think what it comes down to is this. If you're going to buy the shirt, there's no problem, in my opinion, if you want to buy the shirt to show fellow fans and friends that you can't stand Cena. All right, if you want to be in the audience, look, people wear a CM Punk shirt to show fellow fans that they're a fan of CM Punk. If you want to show other people in the audience and your friends that you're anti-Cena, there's no problem with buying the shirt. All I'm saying is if you're buying a shirt thinking that you're going to get under Cena's skin by him seeing you wearing a Cena Sucks shirt, that ain't happening.
Yeah, but that's not the point. It's people venting. Downtown. You remember in 1979 when people had "Fuck Iran" shirts? Remember those shirts?
Yeah.
They had all this. They started. That's what really started that trend of this or suck that. Was that '79 shirt when the hostages were taken in '79 under the Carter administration, and they marketed. Now it didn't say "fuck" on it. It was F. Then those two stars replacing the UC and then the K. But if people were wearing that now, obviously it's a different thing. We're talking about Iran and John Cena. I don't know who's more evil, to be honest with you. But that's what started that trend. And I remember people wearing that and whatever. And it's like, what are it's basically people just venting. To me, it's a form of venting. Yeah. And if you spend your money on what you want to spend it on, personally, I wouldn't buy a Cena Sucks shirt just because I don't think you're really going to get a lot of wearing out of it. After the novelty wears off and you look at yourself wearing it, you're like, I ain't wearing this anymore. It's kind of like a for now shirt to wear. Do you know what I mean? Not something like you can wear years from now, whatever. I don't know. It depends on how you spend your money or how frivolous you are or how tight you are with a buck or just how much of a diehard fan you are of his or not of his. It depends. I think I'm going to be interested to see how many shirts they move. Maybe we can even report how the shirts are moving and being sold as they come out.
It'll move big time, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it depends on if you have the money to burn. A lot of people don't have 30. These shirts are not cheap. They're like, what, $30 when it's all said and done with shipping? So, I mean, they're not it's not like a fucking $15 Hanes, It's, $30, especially in this economy. Spend on a Cena Sucks shirt. Hey, if you got it, spend it.
Right, it's not as cheap as...
I wouldn't spend it even if I had it. I just think it's a for now shirt to wear. And even if I was younger, it's not my style, but I can see what people would wear it.
I mean, it's not a long-lasting shirt. It's not a cheap shirt. Like the Don, Tony, Kevin Castle shirts that you can get over.
Yeah, that's a cheap shirt.
Shirts last a long time. I've worn mine like 500 times already.
Just busted balls, man.
There's some dried egg on it, from getting egg from people, walking around the neighborhood wearing the shirt. But,
my cat sleeps on the shirt.